Yo, guys, I know it's been like a week, I think, since our
Something like
last
that.
video.
Yeah.
Um, well, it's actually been mostly me thinking this, but I came to Tyler and talking about some things, and we're gonna be putting the podcast on a pause for like a brief time. I don't know how long. I don't know if we'll come back to it. Um, but right now, and I'll let Tyler talk in a moment, but I have not been enjoying this game that much. And I know sometimes we meme about like, oh god, this game fucking sucks, or like, what the fuck is Riot doing? This is dog shit. And like half of the time we're joking, at least for me, but like they're been playing this game for almost 10 years now. And it it's sometimes there are some good highs, but for the it's I don't know if it's just because I'm getting older and I don't have as much time. Maybe I'm more tired and I don't play that many video games. Um, but I'm just losing so much interest in, for one, the main thing playing, and two, I've just you said the other day, you said you don't want it to become a chore,
Right.
and it kind of felt like that was happening.
Right. I think you're right. And when we talk about like memeing and whatnot, like there is a fair share of like, yeah, I'm kidding, but like there's always that little like that 10% of like, no, I'm fucking serious. Like we were just talking about just before we started, I had to close the client of my game because it fucking always makes hella noise. Like after a game ends, I get that like um maybe like the sheathing sword. It's like shink or whatever, and I've been having that shit for like 3 years, and they just don't fix it. And like, sometimes you look at little stuff like that, and it's kind of annoying. Like, why don't they just fix it? And then you look at some of the big things that they don't fix, and the behavioral problems that are in the game that can be really disheartening and like not fun to interact with. I mean, I used to pretty much always have all chat on at some point just because I would think it was funny, but it's devolved so much into just bullshit that I don't even have main chat on very often, um, which makes the game feel less personable, if that makes sense. So definitely gives it, you lose a little bit of character in that, right? And it's all just to avoid like idiots with their just awful uh, behavior and stuff like that. So I'm kind of with you. There's definitely some burnout. I know the next season just started today,
Yeah,
and I know there's some new events, which is nice, kind of freshen things up. But I don't know that there's enough to want to talk about. I think there's some time takeaway in just enjoying it as it is and for what it is, without having to feel like we're trying to come up with something so we have something for you guys to listen to, if that makes sense. Like I had mentioned to Dean the other day, is you don't want it to feel like it's becoming a chore. You want it to be fun, and it was getting to a point. One is there's such a long break for content from Riot that it started to feel like, man, I gotta come up with something that's fun and engaging to talk about or whatever, and that just gets difficult.
yeah. Just also, just I've been feel like I've been working a little bit more, and like I told you guys, I like work outside, and it's fucking hot as shit right now in California, and I just come home so exhausted. And like, sure, when we do this, we're sitting in a chair and we're just talking. We're not doing anything physical, but it it gets tiring, especially those few times where we've gone like an hour and a half.
Yeah,
I'm just like, oh, I'm just so fucking tired.
you think about
Um,
like you're gonna have to edit that later, and
yeah, that's like the main thing I
that's like the
guess
big
for
thing.
my end, because
Yeah.
I'd have to, and I was slacking a lot on making shorts, and it was just a combined, like, some of the shorts got views, and I know that shouldn't be the main topic, but like, or the main drive for doing it, but there were times where I'm just like, oh, after 4 hours, like, got 2 views. I'm like, why am I doing this? Um,
No, I think that's fair. I was gonna bring that up too. Is it doesn't feel necessarily like we're getting the traction we were hoping to get, um, and that's definitely discouraging.
It
for
is
sure.
discouraging. Like I said, it's not. It wasn't that. I mean, we did it for 2 years and we
Sure.
didn't get anything crazy, but like,
Right.
it gets really exhausting to like put out something like that and not get the result. I don't know. Maybe I'm just spitting words right now, but like, even okay, like right now, I'm just imagining I got to. We're gonna finish this. Tyler's gonna send me his file. I'm gonna load up Premiere Pro. I gotta edit it, make sure, and that even that gives me a little anxiety because I'm just like, oh fuck, I gotta do this. Um, there would just be times where like I'm uploading and or rendering, I should say, and it takes like all my PC's CPU,
Right.
and I can't do anything on my computer for like 30 minutes while this shit's rendering. So that kind of sucks. These are like first world problems, I know, but like all that's adding up, and then on top of that is like playing the game. I can't go more than maybe like one or two games now. Like it's very
Yeah.
hard. I wasn't playing TFT. I started playing TFT to try to see if that would help, and that was even bad. Like I'm not having fun with that. I'm playing Diablo a lot, so it's like kind of another distraction. Um, yeah, it's been hard, and I just kind of don't know if me not having enough energy and like want to do this would make episodes entertaining. Sure, like it's weird because the patch just came out and we're talking about like not that much content, but
Right.
it's
Well, the patch was rather large. There's a lot of stuff in there, but uh, you got to have the interest and the want to look at it. And I spent a little bit of time looking at it, and I was like, man, I kind of don't feel like looking at this right now. Like,
yeah,
one, it's hot. Like you said, you're working a lot more. I got a lot going on at work, and then I got a lot going on outside of work, and I feel that I haven't been able to meet the commitments to make the time to be here to record and whatnot. And so, um, not only has, like Dean said, he's been less interested in the game. I feel like I've been strapped for time to be able to give a good effort on a decent piece of content that people will want to watch, if that makes sense.
yeah.
So
It's like we could like, especially for doing like a podcast. We also had like the 2 weeks where we didn't upload anything, and like it's all about being consistent. And
right,
like, sure, oh, what if we just did a patch every 2 weeks or something, or like one episode a week? I just don't think that would be sufficient enough
that's
to.
fair.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's
It,
fair.
yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I just can't. I need to like chill out on this game and just take it a little bit easier. Um,
Right, and that was definitely one of the things I said too. Is like if it's affecting mental health negatively, then that's not something that is worth doing for something doing as a hobby and not as a job or whatever. You know what I mean? Even as a job, it's probably not worth doing, but like even more as a hobby, if it's affecting you negatively in that regard, then it's probably something else that can be done instead with that time.
yeah. So sorry about that, guys. Again, I don't know if we'll maybe who knows if something crazy in the game happens and we can come back. But I think for the
Right.
near future, we're gonna be pausing on here. Obviously, we'll keep all the episodes up. You guys can go
Yeah.
back and listen to any. The Discord, of course, is still gonna be up if you guys want to come in and play some games. Whenever you see
Yeah.
us on, still open to that, of course.
Still open to doing stuff like that, or the once in a while stream if that comes up and that's a thing.
Yeah.
um Definitely still open to all that, and like Dean said, we haven't quite closed the book on the podcast, but for now we need to take a break and get some things in order. I'm going to be getting busy as wedding planning starts happening, and my time starts getting more fleeting as well. So um, it's just all sorts of things to think about in that regard, in those regards.
So, um, yeah, guys, that's it. Of course, hit the link tree and come and hang out in the Discord with us. And yeah, that's about it. So, hope y'all have good luck on your placements since the season just started. So,
Yeah, good luck on the
um,
split.
yeah, good luck. I played 2 placement games. I already got placed in gold. I'm gonna finish my next 3 and then probably just stop playing ranked for the rest of this year at least because
Make sure
it
you get
is
your 80 split points if
exactly.
you want
It's
your
like as long
skin.
as
But
I'm
yeah,
gold, I'm just set.
yeah.
That's all I want. So,
So
all right, guys. Yeah, just come talk to us in the Discord, hang out, and yeah, we'll talk to you guys there.
all right, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Other than
Yeah.
that, be safe.
Yep. Peace, guys.